Just the Guy here, back with more early access fun in the form of Medieval Engineers. And as you see before me, there is a new castle that I'm constructing. Yes, I have a new construction project. This one is going to be much greater, or larger at least, in size than compared to previous projects, such as the one you may have seen me working on before. But to be quite honest, I wasn't feeling it anymore, so I decided to move on from that one. But this one, I promise, I will do my very best to complete it beginning to end, unless, of course, it falls apart and I am unable to complete it. That would be the only thing that's going to stop me from making it. But that doesn't matter right now. What does matter is the incredibleness that has happened over the last day or so. That is that I have added several new subscribers to... Oh man, I just ate and now I'm like burping. Anyway, what matters is the new subscribers I've added to my channel. And I am up to currently 34, which is awesome. You guys are the very, very best. I truly appreciate it. I mean, that tells me that people are enjoying what I'm doing. I'm thinking a big part of it is Medieval Engineers, because that's... Ever since that video came out, or my most recent one, has 92 views currently. And also, I've gotten a lot of subscribers yesterday, right after I posted that. So I'm assuming that's what it is. So hopefully... well, that just tells me I should keep doing Medieval Engineers, and I truly definitely plan to do that. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that, because you will see lots of videos from me on this very subject. Anyway, enough rambling. My point is, I wanted to thank my subscribers, and I will do it the same way I always do by giving you guys a nice little shout out. I know it's not much, but it's something that recognizes you and shows that I appreciate what you do, in that you subscribed. Anyway, my newest subscribers are Connor Joseph Smith. I think he's new. I know he subscribed a few days ago, but he didn't show up on my list today. So thanks, Connor, for subscribing. If I already thanked you, well, there's double thanks. And next up is Corism. Okay, actually, I remember you, but whatever. Corism, thanks for subscribing. You get another thank you. Mr. Mellon, thank you for subscribing. Matt Carlisle, thank you as well for subscribing. And The Poison Chocolate, thank you for subscribing. And you are actually the one who inspired me to build this newest castle. So I hope you're watching and know that you are truly appreciated. This, of course, is Bastille. I hope I'm saying it right. It's a French fortress that was used as a prison back in like the 1800s, something like that. I think 18 and 1900s. It was destroyed in the 1900s, I think. Yeah, I read up a little bit about it. But I'm trying to recreate it. It won't be truly accurate. I have to build within the limitations of the blocks that I have in this game. So, for example, this is not curved like this. It's actually a straight line, but the only way I could do a straight line would be at a 45-degree angle, and that would be too sharp. So I wouldn't be able to make it as big, and it wouldn't look correct, at least to me. So I went ahead and just did it how you see here. But I think it looks okay. It actually, just at the beginning, it already looks very impressive. I'm like super pumped to complete this build. But I'm totally rambling, which I tend to do, but there's no one here to stop me, so, except for myself. Yeah, that's me rambling about rambling. So anyway, I wanted to build this, and actually this build I'm going to try to do a lot more of it on camera and less of it off camera. I did lay out the groundwork because I knew that would take a little while and I wouldn't imagine you wanted to see it, and I also made the beginnings of these towers. There are 8 of them, by the way, but I made the beginnings of the towers because I knew that was going to be a struggle, and it truly was. And I worked on the front gate a little bit just to give me an idea of how I'm going to do it, I guess, in this scale. So 1 second while I open up a copy of my image. That's right. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. There it is. Okay. I have like 10 tabs open right now, so it's very distracting. Anyway, so I'm going to start constructing this, and I hope you guys have a blast watching, because this isn't out for everyone for a few more days. I hope that you guys keep watching after the game fully comes out for you too. But I won't blame you if you don't, because this game is super fun. But maybe you'll come back here for ideas, and I hope I can supply them. Anyway, enough chat. So, I think what I want to do is at least construct like the very ground floor, and kind of lay it out more clearly, because right now I'm not sure how I want to do it, and I think I need that to be made clear. So since this is a prison, I don't necessarily need it to be safe from sieges, so I'm not too worried about the thickness of the walls. I mean, as far as my realistic recreation of this is going, yeah. So let me get the very beginnings of the walls made here. Okay. Number 6. Rotate that son of a bitch. And you know, I'll might as well do double thick here so it doesn't have that weird, like, sudden corner right there, I guess. That too. And then the corner here does look a little strange as well. I don't know how I can rectify that. That looks strange too. Everything looks strange to me. Oh, I can hear me breathing so loud and it's distracting. I hope that isn't disgusting to you guys. Oh well, if it is, then deal with it. And that's a car driving by my house. I think that actually looks okay. But that does not look okay. Number 6. Okay. So I'm going to try to work out a balance of how much I'm going to actually show you and then how much I should cut out, because I don't want this to be like a long, boring Let's Play with just that people are just going to skip through. I want my videos to be something that people watch from beginning to end. I want a nice, high view duration. I mean, I don't want to create content that's not going to, people aren't going to watch. So I want to figure out how to, like, I guess, optimize my videos to be enjoyed to their fullest extent. I mean, for all I know, people enjoy my random rants such as this, or maybe people despise them. I don't know what it is. But, yeah, I'd like to make my videos as interesting as possible, and it's a skill that I admit I probably haven't fully mastered. And I know people have different preferences. For example, Connor Joseph Smith enjoys watching me loot, while in my mind I feel like people don't like watching me loot, so I'm not sure how to strike a balance in these types of things. Like, for instance, right now, I'm not sure if you guys are enjoying me, like, rambling on about my channel and, like, my ideas behind it. If you do, that's great. If you don't, well, I'm sorry. I would think that my subscribers would enjoy these rants more than the non-subscribers. Of course, the majority of YouTube and probably my views are non-subscribers, so it's just really challenging to figure these things out. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking it. Anyway, I have the outer wall for the first layer level, whatever, completed. And there aren't a whole lot of windows. There are a few slits. I'm looking at the image right now. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to overlay images in Windows Movie Maker, at least not in a way that is very useful to me. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'll probably post, if I remember, I'll post an image of Bastille. If I forget, go ahead and just check it out on, just Google Bastille Castle on Wikipedia. If you don't search, have the qualifier castle in there, you will find lots of shit for the band Bastille and their song Pompeii. I don't know if, yeah, whatever. Okay, so that's the first layer. It's, oh man, this thing's gonna look so cool. I know I said that and I know I'm rambling like holy shit, but it's gonna look cool. I'm excited. So why don't I make these front 2 towers? I'd like to get like the front facade completed. So I think these will be are not supported by the outer walls at all, really. So let me just build this because fuck it, I want to see what this is gonna look like. Okay. Yeah, looking good. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, I can put it there. Yeah, learning to build in this is challenging, especially if you've never played Space Engineers. I've said that before, but not everyone has watched all my videos, especially in this series. This is relatively new. And most people seem to have only watched my very first episode. Regardless. So above this thing, it's some kind of arch, I guess. But since it's not the exact same arch, I'm just going to do this to kind of emulate it in my own way, I suppose. And then, I don't think I need to put anything there, but I want to put these heavy blocks. I don't want to weigh it down to the point where it's going to collapse. And again, like I said, this is... Man, it's hard to make these decisions. I'm scared that this is going to cause it to collapse. But, I mean, arches are strong, so that should be supporting it sufficiently. So then I need to have another layer here, but that's going to add a lot more weight. So I'm not going to use these full blocks. I'm going to go ahead and kind of fudge it. Well, not even fudge it. I'm just going to use these. And then I'm going to go ahead and rotate into... not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do either. There we go. Okay. So it'll look the same, it just won't be the full block. And it'll be supported by these full blocks. Is that entirely necessary? I don't know. I'm going to leave it though. I think it's going to be okay. Now I'm getting nervous. It is very top heavy, isn't it? You know, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm overthinking this. Let me rotate this, and I'm kind of guessing on scale. I mean, it is going to be to scale. I don't know if it's going to be 1-to-1 scale or 2-to-1 or -1, whatever. It's going to be to a Kessler scale. I'm just eyeballing this shit, and it's going to look okay. Or maybe it will just be absolutely horrible. I don't know, and I frankly don't care. Your viewing experience is the least concern to me. Of course, that is a lie. If you know me at all, which none of you do, I want you guys to enjoy this. Okay, so let me complete the rest of this tower. Okay, I got all the main towers, at least in the front part, completed. I think it's starting to look like a castle already. I may be able to complete this much sooner, at least the outer parts. Of course, as it stands, there's really no... Well, there isn't any decorative blocks that go on the inside. Hopefully, like, I'm very hopeful that they add, like, decorative blocks. Because a lot of castles, they are just filled with, like, priceless art and artifacts. And I know they have, like, those stone statues, at least in the preview. And they did have, like, stuff like banners and I think, like, a throne and some chairs. But none of that's in there right now. Unless, of course, they constructed that with the blocks currently in the game, in which case, I'm stupid, but I don't think so. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and start constructing the walls of the front part of the castle. That should be good. You know, all the walls rise to the tower, so the towers aren't any higher than said walls. Only concern is that these may not be very structurally sound, but then again, they're supporting themselves already, so I think it should be okay. Unless I add a lot of weight to the top, which I don't plan on doing. Yeah, I really don't know the limits of this game so far. And I also don't know the true accuracy of the physics. Of course, I'm not an engineer. I tried once, but I failed pretty miserably in college, so that didn't work out for me. Now, what did I have going on here? I did have another wall, didn't I? Yes, Kessler, you did. That's me answering my own question, because you guys aren't here, unfortunately, to entertain me. Actually, that looks very weird. Why does that look different down here? Because here it's connected. I could connect it like that, but isn't... I'm going to do a quick save here to make sure I don't fuck anything up. Ugh, yeah. Okay, that looks safe. Nothing's falling apart, at least, so I think we're okay. Yes. So, I realize it looks quite plain right now. I'll try to make it look a little nicer and add some windows and details, but for now I'm more concerned with getting the basic layout complete. I think that's going to be my building strategy, at least for early on, as I learn how to build. There may be more efficient ways, but I don't know them yet. So let me get this wall completed now. Go up to 6. And 6. And press 6 to switch to this block. Actually, I need to make another triangular block here. Yes. I think that's correct, isn't it? I didn't actually look that closely. Okay. We're good to go. Good to glow, baby. Yep. I'm cool. My name's Kessler. I'm very cool. Tell all your friends about me. Oh yeah, and I know it's late in the video, but I know my true subscribers are still watching right now. So that brings me to another thing I was thinking about. And anyway, if you watch my Long Dark series, you already heard me rant about this in my last episode, but I'm going to rant about it here real quick. I just wanted to let you guys know that I do have a personal goal going on right now, at least as far as my channel is concerned, and that is to reach 50 subscribers around the first or second week of March. I think with enough momentum, if we keep up the momentum I've had, I'll easily make that by the end of the month. But I'm not naive. I'm being realistic. I think my subscribers are definitely going to slow down again, and I won't see a whole lot of additional ones in the coming weeks compared to the other day when I got like 6 or 7 new subscribers, which is crazy, by the way. And again, I love all of you for that. You know, when I woke up this morning and on my phone I had 4 notifications, they were all so-and-so has subscribed to you. And holy shit, that just makes me feel happy. You guys have no idea the pleasure I get every time a new subscriber's added. This looks kind of awkward right here. Is there a block that would fill that piece in? I don't think so. There's one that looks kind of like that, but I don't think it's going to work. No. I'm just going to assume it doesn't work and say fuck it. So sorry. My castle's going to look weird. But this I can fix. Boom. And I think that's okay. What is this going on here? That could probably be resolved. Yes? Yes. I know, it's kind of a clusterfuck right now. Yeah. Come on. And the controls on the flight can be annoying sometimes. There's just too much inertia. I think that's left over from the space engineers aspect of this engine. What do we got going on here? Oh, yes, I remember you from the other side. Rotate. There we go. Let's drag it all the way to the top. Dragging up 6. Okay, so I think we easily have the front of this castle completed. And holy cow, that looks impressive. Okay. Alright, I think that's a good amount of progress for this episode. So I want to just take a quick moment to thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit like, and especially if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and give me a little support and help me along that long hump, that long run to 50 subscribers. I'd really like to make my goal of 50 subscribers by the first or second week in March. My secret goal that I'm not sure we can achieve, maybe I can with a little help from you guys, is to make 50 subscribers by the end of this month. That's about 2 weeks away. So we'll see what happens. Whether or not I make it, I love you guys all so much, and I look forward every day to making these videos. I love it. And again, I apologize for being a little off on my video schedule this past week, like the last second half of the week. I got way off. I didn't produce 3 videos a day like my target is, but I still produced 1 a day. That is my minimum goal. But yes, next week I will get back on schedule. In fact, tonight I'm making like 4 or 5 videos, and I'll have those all ready for next week and 1 or 2 for the weekend. So come Monday, I will have 3 episodes on time. I'm not sure how I'm going to schedule it. They're either all going to come on at 6 a.m. or they're going to come out 6 a.m., 12 p.m., and 6 p.m., 1 at each of those times. So whatever I decide, that's what's going to happen. So keep an eye out on my channel, and again, please subscribe. I'm totally active on here. I swear that I am. I mean, you can look at my video list. I have like 50 videos. I'll have like 55 come Monday. So yeah, I'm very active on here, and I intend to stay active. With my work, there's literally like no hours for what I do in January, so I have plenty of free time to do all this. So yeah, I know this is like the longest outro ever, but whatever. I'm Kevin the Guy. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.